February. This is going to be like a general overview for the month. We're going to do more detailed readings for like the weeks and everything as we continue throughout the month. But let's see what's going on. Any information that you may be looking for will be listed in the description, so just check there. If you do want a personal reading or if you want to follow me on any of my other social medias. What's going on? The theme for the month for you, we have the Five of Wands. So the theme is about protecting your energy, okay? Especially for my Aries who could be working at a job where it's a very competitive energy. The people that you could be around, also they could just have weird energy, okay? The Five of Wands talks about like other people being disruptive in a way. So this month as a whole is about protecting your energy and choosing peace over being surrounded by people who could be like drama filled, or in dealing with them, it's like a constant challenge or a constant battle. Also, for my Aries who are multifaceted in terms of having multiple things that you're good at or creatively wanting to pursue, this talks about balancing out all the things that you're trying to do, and not piling up your plate to a point to where you're not able to stay on top of your your business or the different things that you're trying to manage here. Now, speaking of career and finance, we have the Hierophant. So this talks about committing to financial goals, committing to fully showing up in your career. For my Aries who could be also maybe interested in a career in healing or being a spiritual teacher in some sense. This month could show you that this is your journey. This is what you're meant to be doing. The more and more that you feel like this calling to help people through like either giving readings or doing mediumship or being a light worker or whatever your career goals may be, there could be glimpses or clear signs that you're on the right path or that you're supposed to be doing what you're doing. Clarifying that I do have the Ten of Swords. Previously, you could have been a little bit depressed or overwhelmed mentally and unable to maybe focus on your career the way that you would like to. Or certain things that have happened in your career, you may have felt just slightly defeated in terms of whether or not you'll be able to make more money or elevate beyond, challenges that you've ran into. And this month is about kind of ending a cycle of just kind of looking at your career from like a defeated point of view or looking at things from a lack point of view. I also see that some of you are going to decide to maybe end in either like a business relationship or in some sort of contract. I'm saying there could be the ending of a contract this month. Okay. What's the energy around love for you? We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So for my Aries, where you've been in a relationship with someone where it seems like there's constant ups and downs or an inability for either the person that you're dealing with to manage their emotions or you personally in dealing with them, it could feel like a lot to take on and almost feels like you're the main one keeping the peace or trying to keep the relationship intact. And for a lot of you, this could be too much for you. Like it could feel like the weight of the relationship or the weight of the connection that you have with this person is on your back. Yeah, also with the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Chariot in reverse, if some of you have been struggling with moving on from someone, you could be seeing how the more that you allow them to still have access to your energy, the more that they kind of deter you from like elevating and growing in life. So some of you will be closing that cycle out this month where you're saying, no more am I gonna allow this situation to deter me from moving forward or, moving towards what's meant for me, especially if you've been dealing with like an ex who constantly does you wrong and you keep giving them the chance after chance and they kind of give you signs or proof that you shouldn't give them any more chances. Or for some of you, even being in the talking stages with someone where they could seemingly still be struggling with getting over what they've been through. or moving forward with the connection, taking things to the next level could be an issue for them because of what they've been through past tense and using that as an excuse. A lot of you are definitely going to be tired of that during this time frame. Okay, what is the advice for Aries for the month of February? We have the King of Cups in reverse. Stay away from anyone who is self-serving. The King of Cups in reverse is, to me, my narcissism card. Whenever I see the King of Cups or the Queen of Cups in reverse, it does talk about a level of narcissism or just someone who has an inability to care for how other people feel. They only care about how they feel. And they're also someone who doesn't have mastery over their emotions. So if you have anybody who is like on edge emotionally constantly, you have to walk on eggshells in dealing with them, give them the space to work through whatever emotional stuff they're going through so that you don't get caught up in that, okay? And also for my Aries where you may have, thought that shutting off your emotions may be the smart way for you to go, allow yourself to be open. This is talking about being open within the heart chakra. Clarify this for me, Spirit. Why is the King of Cups here in reverse for the advice? Yeah. For a lot of you, you do need to be careful of giving someone sympathy who does not have sympathy for you. Or I would not say sympathy, I would say empathy. That's more so the word. Be careful of giving empathy to a possible Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio individual, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It doesn't have to be those specific zodiac signs, but someone who could be very inconsiderate of how you feel and also dishonest with the Queen of Swords in reverse, or just really lacking the basic skills of communication, being able to express themselves without it being like an argument, or somebody who is like maybe even manipulative sometimes in the way that they communicate, okay? I'm also even getting a little bit of Taurus energy. It doesn't have to be any of those signs. It's more so the energy that matters. Also, it's important that you're taking care of yourself emotionally too, and your mental health. Outside of you managing your day-to-day responsibilities, taking care of your responsibilities and whatnot, if you're not taking stock of what's going on with you emotionally or neglecting that piece of you, this could boil over at any point if you're not careful. Okay, Aries. Now, when it comes to the possible challenge, I do have the Eight of Pentacles. So the challenge could be pushing yourself to the limit and being willing to show up in regards to your like personal skills that you're trying to hone in. So for example, maybe at work, you could have certain people's energies that are a little bit challenging, or the job itself could be a little bit challenging at times. So the challenge this month is for you to consistently show up and give it all you got. Also with the Eight of Pentacles, this does talk about putting effort, energy into something. So the challenge could be maybe getting certain individuals to put the effort forth that's necessary for you guys to have like a healthy relationship, and this is a little bit frustrating. Or for you, you just may not have the willpower or the energy to keep putting effort into something where it feels like it's not being appreciated, and you could be really tired of that. Okay, let me clarify this. For some of you also, I'm hearing like a workout regimen, staying consistent with that could be a little bit challenging. Okay, but just because it's in the challenge position doesn't mean that it's not doable. It's just something that you're going to have to work a little bit harder to do during this month. I also have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Yes, so the challenge could be, getting someone to maybe see your point of view, your perspective. You could have somebody who is too in their ego for you to correct the connection or to get clarity within the connection. And that could also be a challenge within itself. Hey, look, Corey, you said, yes, I do those at night though. I do them around like 7, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when I go live. I'll be live around that time tonight. And it's good to see you. Okay, so I was about to say something. So another thing that I'm picking up with the Eight of Cups, or not the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles. So this does talk about, again, honing in on personal skills, or leveling up in your career. So the challenge could be also for my Aries who are like applying. Maybe you're having to apply a little bit more to hear back from certain jobs. Again, don't let this discourage you. You just may have to go a little bit harder this month in regards to that. Okay, so what are you not seeing that's going to be important for the month of February, Aries? We have the Hanged One. So perspective's everything. It's important that you look at things from a different angle, a different point of view at any point where you feel stuck or you feel like you just want to pause or you just want to take a step back. And also in those moments where you do feel, you know, like things are slowed up or that you do need to take a moment to pause, it may be so that you could reflect or that you may need to reflect on certain things so that you can, again, get a different perspective or point of view. Yeah, I also have the Wheel of Fortune. Another thing that you may not be aware of, if things have just kind of felt stagnant for a little bit, things are definitely about to change energetically for you. There's going to be a complete 180. It's a matter of, like I said, once your perspective shifts, your energy shifts, and then you guys are going to have this, like, I'm ready to go attitude that's going to really push you forward and get the momentum going. Okay. What do you need to watch out for the month of February? We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So overspending, clinging on to things that are meant to be left in the past, not in your life anymore. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Again, feeding into someone's stubbornness or allowing the ego to, like I said, trap you in certain spaces just out of comfortability. Okay, this card also screams the comfort zone is no longer comfortable. So what you need to watch out for is allowing yourself to do certain routines, participate in certain habits that you don't really want to participate in, or be in this mindset of knowingly going back to situations that could be bad for you just out of comfortability. Clarify this for me. Why is the Four of Pentacles here in reverse for what to watch out for Aries? We have the Four of Swords. Oh, okay. Also, you want to go out of the house more. Some of you have been spending way too much time in the house and in your head, and it doesn't give you any room to really like be grounded mentally. Because when you're constantly in that space of like ruminating on certain thoughts or just thinking about the same things in a way where it's not really seeking understanding anymore, it's more so a like, okay, I need understanding for things that you already know the answers to. It becomes more of a mental blockage. So if you ever find yourself in that space during this month, try your best to snap yourself out of it by like taking a walk, doing something that removes you out of being in the house or in your head. Okay, what's going to be the outcome for this time frame? So I have the Wheel of, or not the Wheel of Fortune, I have the Hermit here, dropping cards. So with the Hermit card, you're going to be walking out of the month of February with a level of wisdom, understanding that you just didn't come into the month with. With the Hermit card also, you could be, again, spending a lot of time to self. Okay, for some of you who do have children, there could be a family situation that you're still trying to like navigate, get understanding with. It could be this question of, okay, are things going to move forward between us two? Are things going to progress? Also, when it comes to somebody who you're attracted to, it could be this question of whether or not they're ever going to like grow up or like grow out of certain habits or certain ways that they have. And you could be realizing that it could take a little bit more time, a little bit more patience in order for this to happen. Okay, I'm also seeing some sort of family relationship that's of significance with either mother figure, father figure. Okay. All right. I'm also seeing something here about Virgo, Taurus, or Libra individual by the end of this month that may be significant. Okay, let's pull some advice cards for you. What's the advice for Aries? Make plans and focus is the first card. So clear as day, if you're going to be setting goals going into this month or wanting certain outcomes to happen, it's important that you make the plans and actually stick to them. Not getting sidetracked, not talking yourself out of it, not finding, excuses to put it off. This is a month where you say what you mean and mean what you say. And if that means you have to cut certain things out, that could be distractions or keep you from honing in or focusing on what you're trying to build for yourself, then so be it. You have to cut it off. We also have home. So another card talking about home. Another confirmation that Aries, you do need to get out of the house. Spend some time in nature. Do things that don't necessarily cost money, but remove you out of this space of just kind of being in your own energy in a way where you're overthinking or just ruminating. Also, if you live with certain family members, that could be annoying. That could be a reason as to why you should also get out of the house as well. This also talks about the comfort zone. Is the comfort zone really comfortable if it consists of very uncomfortable things in the first place? We also have never give up, or never give up is like more so the thing on the card, but it's motivation. So the advice for you is to, like I said, stay motivated this month. Anything that's deterring you, know that it is from the devil. Okay, Spirit is fully backing you behind your ideas, your plans, your manifestations. It's the devil trying to talk you out of moving forward. It's the devil trying to tell you that the comfort zone is the safest thing for you to do, or the safest thing to go to. So this is what I see, Aries. This was an overview for February. I will, like I said, have more in-depth readings as the month goes on. Thank you so much. I will talk to you in the next one.